can keep our food safe, avoid disease by practicing these 5 effective keys. 1. Wash your hands for every meal with soap, that's the real deal.
Eat smart,
Yeah boy.
be safe.
2. Separate raw foods from the rest.
3.
Use clean water, that's the best.
Eat smart, be safe.
4. Cook all foods thoroughly. 5. And store them at temperatures that ensure safety. You cannot see mini micro with a naked eye, so food safety is the choice for you and I.
Eat smart,
Yeah boy.
be safe.
All you hear that?
Be safe, 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 safe.
Do you know what's in your meal? Where did the ingredients come from? Was it safely or properly handled? Hi, I'm Renell Daniel, Health Educator at the Health Promotion Unit. This week we're going to be focusing on World Health Day, where the topic is food safety from farm to plate. Today I'm going to give you a glimpse into the food safety practices at our agricultural department. So let's take a look.
We can keep our food safe, avoid disease by practicing these 5 effective keys. 1. Wash your hands for every meal with soap, that's the real deal.
Eat smart,
Yeah
be
boy.
safe.
2. Separate raw foods from the rest.
3.
Use clean water, that's the best.
Eat smart, be safe.
Mr. James is going to talk about some of the safety practices that he uses here to grow our bananas and all our other vegetables that we have here on the island.
Well, good morning and thanks for having me in this very important interview. I think it's timely for me to discuss about safety issues. I would like to explain to you and the general public that what we basically follow in the Department of Agriculture with the farmers is that we try to educate our farming community, our staff, our managers, our supervisors, our professionals. The whole idea is for you to deliver to the general public a product that is safe for them to consume, and also the family. So some of the activities that we encourage is the good agricultural practices. For instance, we recommend to the farmers that you're supposed to use, before you use any pesticide, you're supposed to read labels, you're supposed to follow the proper recommendation so that at the end of your crop you will be able to say that this product is safe to eat. For instance, another aspect that we do is that we try to recommend environmentally friendly pesticide. Most of the pesticide we use presently in the island of Nevis are environmentally friendly. And those are acquired from the Department of Agriculture through the marketing division. And those are, some of them are products that come from the oils, from plants, that once you use it, they give you you could even use them at a short period between last spray, last use it, and by the time they reach to the consumer. So that is some of the things. We tell the farmers, for instance, that you have to be careful, follow the instruction, do not use so many pesticides unless it's strictly necessary. Yeah. So one of the practices that we recommend on a constant basis is basically the rotation program. Also, as a routine, we recommend the monitoring of the crop. By daily or weekly monitoring, you should be able to follow the pattern of the pest or disease, and therefore make application only when it's necessary. You understand? So those are the aspects that some of the aspects that we recommend to the farmers. The aspect of storage also, which is very critical for you to deliver a clean and safe product, is something also that is encouraged. But let me express to you, being sincere, that it's a long way to go. Yeah. We definitely have to develop better storage structure. As a matter of fact, we have to develop cold storage, because very often another situation that happens, which affects not only the quality but also the continuation of the production, is the aspect of storage. A situation that affecting us at present is that the farmers have to be harvesting the products and have to try to get rid of them as soon as possible. Or sometimes they may not have a proper storage for them to put that. That is another area of safety that we have to follow. And those are ongoing discussions, not only in the Department of Agriculture, but also in the farmers groups. For instance, the New River Farmers Cooperative through the AICA got a cold storage and they use it. So the farmers getting the product, the tomato, the pepper, whatever, the watermelon, and using this storage facility. This is something that all of us have to start to promote so that island-wide, the groups and the farmers, and even individual farmers should be able to invest in that aspect of the farm. And you will be surprised how important is this when it comes to safety and storing quality product.
Thank you, Mr. James. Can you give us an example of some of the foods that you produce here and some that are ready to be harvested?
Well, here in Prospect Estate, we grow a variety of crops. For instance, at present, we growing corn, we growing harvesting pepper, we harvesting watermelon, and also in my back you will see the banana production.
Yeah.
This is something that we're trying to encourage because it's a ready market. It's a tremendous demand for bananas. Or even though we're not a banana producer country, but we're trying to encourage because they will give you an alternative income to the farmer year round.
Okay, good. So our bananas are produced here, and then where do we go from here? We harvest the bananas or whatever vegetables, and then
we have a fresh market for the bananas.
Mm-hmm.
And also banana is something that we will try to promote from the agro-processing point of view. I know that Mr. Browne might be able to explain to you in detail about the banana, but that is something that we, in our discussion, is at the top of our discussion because we trying to move towards value added.
Okay.
So therefore, as I say, in your discussion with Mr. Browne, he will be able to explain a little further as to what's the plan with the banana production.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. James. So now we're going to go into the agro-processing department and we're going to talk to Mr. Dwight Browne. Good morning, Mr. Browne.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us today. So we just wanted to look at some of your safety procedures for producing the lovely foods that we saw at the agricultural fair.
Welcome to the agro-processing plant. We here at agro-processing plant, we encourage the general public on a whole to buy and eat local. As such, we also promote food safety at the highest quality. I mean, a lot of people overlooks it, but we here, we promote that 100%. I could go as far as 110%. Food here at the agro-processing plant, upon receiving food here at the agro-processing plant, all food are sorted firstly. After they're being sorted, they're then washed. Washing, this remove excess dirt, debris, trash, whatever. After that is done, the food are then sanitized. I mean, this is done using chlorine, Clorox bleach, at 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. People may ask what's the difference between cleaning and sanitizing. Cleaning basically, like I said, is removing excess dirt and debris and trash. Sanitizing always where we move to a point where we're looking at eliminating bacteria and germs. So hence we use Clorox at 1 tablespoon per gallon. Here at the agro-processing plant again, we are equipped basically with the most highly recommended kitchen utensils, stainless steel. I mean, these are non-porous, they don't hold any scent, any bacteria whatsoever. They're easily maintained and provide ideal surface area to work with. We have a whole range of equipment here. I mean, this equipment here, this is what we call, this is the grinder mixer. This is what we use to grind the cassava and any other fruit after we have the peeled to a grated mix. So instead of grating on hand, we have gone away from manual labor per se, and we're more into mechanical, easy-going equipment. So this is our mixer grinder. Besides this, we have a smaller one for smaller quantities. Here we also have a dehydrator. I mean, this is the equipment that makes life so much easier for us based on our flowers for opening. I mean, everything was done in our dehydrator. It's a two-chamber digital dehydrator where the two different products can go in, one at the top, one at the bottom, and everything is digital with different drying time.
Mr. Browne, I know you talked about the cassava flour and the banana flour that we got at the open day. Can you tell us a little bit about how do you get that flour? What procedure do you go through to get from green bananas to banana flour?
We collect the green banana from the estate, of course. The bananas are brought to the agro-processing plant where they are washed, then they are sanitized, they are peeled, then they are sliced. After slicing, they are then placed in the dehydrator at 135 degrees Celsius for 18 hours. After they are dried, we will then process them using a food processor, and after the food processor, we then place them in a blender to refine a flour. Basically, this procedure is being done because we do have a hammer mill. We're still working the bugs out in it, but that hammer mill is going to be ideal for everything. So with that being in fully operation, it's going to be an easier process in terms of from the dehydrator straight to the hammer mill, and we get the flours.
What about the local drinks that you produce?
We at the agro-processing plant, we make local drinks from all the local foods that are available.
Yes.
I mean, the golden apple, the mango, the tamarind, the carambola, the soursop, carrots, you name it local, we make a drink from it. So basically, a wide range of drinks are done here at the agro-processing plant. We have a few labels for some of the drinks that we do here. We have sorrel, superfruit, a mixture of guava and soursop. We have papaya fusion. We have papaya fusion, a mixture of golden apple and papaya. We have rainbow punch, a mixture of star apple, carambola, and gooseberry. We have mango tango, basically mango and lime are our local bittersweet. And we have mango passion, mango and passion fruit. One of our locally made drinks, rainbow punch, 100% juice. All the juice is here done manually processed. So there's no machine to adhere to any fault, anything. So everything are collected, sorted properly. So 100% juice with 100% quality product. So what we put in is definitely what we're going to get out. 100% in, 110% out.
Great.
So basically this is our freezer, 10 by 12 storage freezer where we store all our food pulp. Right now we have available plenty pumpkin. We have plenty pumpkin that we make local drinks for with. We have star apple, we have sorrel, we have breadfruit. Basically, I must mention we do get full support from our local supermarkets and restaurants on the island. We provide drinks for Mikey's Fancy Bakery. We also provide drinks for the Mango Bar up at Carrick Road, and Dr. Libert in Ramsbury. He is also a client of ours. We provide local drinks. So basically we are on the move of eating local, promoting local. My personal belief is eating healthy, eating local promotes healthy living.
Yes.
That is my personal belief in terms of eating local.
So now you saw the great care that's given to our food preparation on Nevis in our agricultural department. So I encourage you to buy fresh and eat local. I'm Renell Daniel. Bye for now.
We can keep our food safe, avoid disease by practicing these 5 effective keys. 1. Wash your hands for every meal with soap, that's the real deal.
It's smart.
Yeah, boy.
Be safe.
2. Separate raw foods from the rest.
3.
Use clean water, that's the best.
It's smart. Be safe.
4. Cook all foods thoroughly. 5. And store them at temperatures that ensure safety. You cannot see mini micro with the naked eye. So food safety is the choice for you and I.
It's smart.
Yeah, boy.
Be safe.
All you hear that?
Be safe, safe, safe.